Hello everybody, I'm Nastymold, and today we're going to be finding all of the spirits, including the seasonal spirits in Sky, starting with the Isle of Dawn. Before following this guide, I would recommend playing through the game once, just because you actually have to complete the Eye of Eden before collecting any of these old seasonal spirits. The seasonal spirits will also only give you the level 1 version of their emote. You'll have to wait for them to come back as a traveling spirit before you can unlock any higher up emote and their cosmetics. So to start off, we're headed to the left-hand side here. There'll be a hole in a hill. You can kind of see it here. And there will be a little barrier covering this hole. You will need to collect 3 spirits from the hidden forest before you can open it. And here is our first spirit. This one is a carry quest. It's quite long, but it's not particularly hard. The hardest part is right here where you might just slip down and drop your light, but all in all it's a very easy carry quest. It's just a little long. And then here we have reached the end. So this area is quite weird. It has these 3 glowing balls that have never been explained really. And there's also a candle cake. Alright, so let's show you what the Piggyback emote level 1 looks like. There we go. Very cute. A nice way to carry your friend without holding their hand. And now we're going to open the settings, press home, and head home. We'll take the return shrine back, although it might bring us to the beginning. It's faster than flying out though. So this is the return shrine. We sit here and it'll take us to our last area. And yep, it took me to the beginning, but that's okay because I can show you where the next spirit is a little easier. So we're headed to this big hill here. Our next spirit is just right behind it. Now this is the welcome emote, or like a curtsy emote. I believe it's called welcome though. It's going to take us all the way down here and all the way up to the top temple. This one takes you so far. Up we go. Ooh. And finally, the last spot for this one is right here. So this is what the welcome emote looks like. Hello. And now we're gonna head back out and go down. Now we're gonna do these lower ones first just so you don't get confused if you're new to the game. And also I like to finish all of one section at the same time. So over towards the left hand side over here, we have the Sassy stance. So a stance is the way that your character stands and positions their body. And again, this spirit is a seasonal spirit, so if you haven't beat the game, you will not see it here. It's another carry quest. It's so easy though, you basically just go in a straight line. Okay, well, a slightly curved straight line. Very, very simple. And here we are at the very end. They're just sitting by this little lake. And we're all done with the Sassy stance. So let me show you what this stance looks like. The sassy one. Ooh, so sassy. Alright, from here we're headed to the main ramp up towards the temple. And these spirits are all default base game spirits, so you'll be able to collect them all. Just the very bottom of the Pride Rock. So this spirit will be giving us the Beckon or the Come Here emote. And here we are. So let me show you what the Beckon emote looks like really quickly. Come on. Our final spirit down here is just in the cave up ahead. This is the Point spirit. Another very easy spirit. And now we're gonna head over there. Up the ramp back towards the temple. Our next spirit will be the No spirit, and this one will be through the left hand side of the temple here. This is our final base game spirit, and the rest in this area are all seasonal. We have a barrier up ahead, and it requires 2 spirits from the Isle of Dawn, which we should have already collected, so it should be all good getting in. And the spirit starts right here. Again, super easy. We just run through this little tunnel. And we melt some wax. Oh, we didn't really need to melt that. And that is it for the No spirit. Let me show you what No looks like. No, 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 no. And back out of here. Let me just get this wax real quick. And our next stop will be through that cloud tunnel on the right hand side of the temple. So to collect our next spirit, we're going to need a second person. So I have my friend here. My friend is me. Yes, it is sad. So we're just going to fly through the cloud tunnel here, and then I'll show you all of the mechanisms you have to operate in order to fully unlock the spirit. Now you don't really have to operate all of these. You could probably find a way just to fly up, but I'm going to show you the real authentic way you're supposed to do the spirit. So our spirit is just sitting out here. This is the Boogie Kid. He will give you the Boogie Emote. To start off, we have a doorway here for 2 players. So you do need a friend to help open this. And then we have 2 light up panels here. I'll take this one. I'll make my friend do the other one. Oh, they're already there. Okay, and now that will open up the hatch up top. But we can't just fly up there. I mean, maybe we can, but again, we'll do it the authentic way. If I head up here, there's an elevator light. So I'll hold this one down while my friend goes onto the elevator. And there's an elevator light on there, so they can hold it down for me. And now we go up. Come with me, me. And then down this hallway we have one more 2-player door. So all of this area requires 2 players, but you can also just fly up around the outside. You just have to get through that first door. So I'll light this one. They're gonna light the other one. And this unlocks this little room with a butterfly jar. And some candles too. So here we're going to light the jar, and the seal will pop off and butterflies will fly out. And now these will help us fly up. So we go back to the middle of this room. We do a big shout. And it flies us all the way up to the very top. So this one's a little convoluted, but also quite easy because you can just fly up from the outside. Shh, don't tell anyone. And here we go. Through this little cave here. And finally, our last checkpoint is at the very top. There we go, the Boogie Emote. This is one of my favorite emotes. It's just so nice to idle there and use it. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. And we're both just boogieing. I love this emote. I love any loop emote. I think it's so fun just to sit there and do it over and over again. Okay, we're gonna leave Nasty now. Bye, Nasty. And our next stop is to go down into the Prophecy Caves, which are just below us. So these caves are kind of by where the Sassy stance was. I just leave them for last because they're out of the way a bit, and there's 4 spirits we can collect in there. They're usually my final stop. Here is the entryway, and there is a barrier here. To enter the barrier, you need 2 spirits collected from the forest. All we have to do is head through this little cave area, canyon? Cave canyon. Light these 2 statues on the door, and we are into the Prophecy Caves. We're going to start with the water spirit first, which is on the left side here. If your caves do look different than mine, it's just because mine are upgraded. There is a quest giver in the very middle of this area. You can do some quests and finish them, and it will change the area. The spirits will all have a very similar path. You'll start off where you find them and then head towards the middle part. Kind of go around the quest giver a little bit and then back towards where you found them. finally, the last step in the very middle. This spirit will give us the breathe emote. A nice, calm breath in and out. Our next spirit is just on the left-hand side. This is the Prophet of Earth, and they give us the dust off emote. Back into the center. Ugh. I forgot flying in here is really weird once you've done the air trial, because they add a bunch of gusts of air. In the very middle. And now we're starting to head back. On the rock here. Up a bit. Up a bit more. Oh, we fell. And finally the end of the spirit. So this is the dust off emote. And finally onto our third spirit here, the Prophet of Air. So once again, we're just going to head straight to the left. And there they are. This spirit gives us the Handstand emote. So once again, we're headed to the very middle. And back the way we came. Oh no, I shouldn't have flown. Ah! It threw me up. Eh! Oh no, we missed it. There we go, up a little more. If you don't have a lot of flaps, there are some little fires that you can recharge your light on. And now we have the Handstand emote. I'll show you what it looks like. Very cute. It's another idle looped emote. So you can just hang out like that for quite a while. And onto our final spirit here, which is the Prophet of Fire. Once again, we're going left. And there he is. He's so big. We follow him back into the middle. Oh, high five, nice. And then we're gonna head back towards the fire cave. Whoop. Oh, let me up. Let me up. Thank you. I love him, he's so enthusiastic. And his final spot up here. So this spirit gives us the chest pound emote, which looks like this. And that is our final spirit in the Isle of Dawn. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed and found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!